Hey everybody, welcome back to Arlington's Tips for Everyday Living. This week's topic is interview skills and how to be successful. So throughout the video we're going to show you do's and don'ts for interviewing, but a couple things I want to mention that are not in the video. First thing, make sure you arrive early. Do not be on time. Think 15 minutes early is on time is late. Second thing, make sure you're professional, you're dressed professionally. If you can't afford to go out to Kohl's or a major department store, try Goodwill and Salvation Army. They have suits there, they have collared shirts that you'd be able to get for a fraction of the cost that you would be able to at a big department store. So sit back, enjoy the video, and hopefully you take something away from it to make yourself successful when you apply for a job and go through an interview. The first step in preparing for an interview is the prep the night before. The night before, if your significant other, your friends, your roommate, whoever, they may ask you, are you going to prepare for the interview tomorrow? So don't answer that question like this.
No, I don't think I need to do that. I'll be fine. I'll just wing it.
I don't really have a funny video to film for this, but I do want you to know that whatever job you're going to get into, all you have to do is Google that job sample interview questions, and it'll give you different types of questions that employers may ask you during interviews. So go in there, study, and prepare yourself rather than just sitting around doing nothing before your job. Now that portion of the video dealt with, the night before preparing. Don't just sit around and toss the ball around. Next, we're going to look at what needs to happen when you show up. Got to be polite to who you see. You should be dressed appropriately, and you should look like you want the job. So let's see what not to do.
Here for the job interview.
Okay, he'll be right with you. You can have a seat.
I'm sorry, did you say something on my AirPod?
Yes, he'll be right with you. You can have a seat.
Notice the disrespect. The wearing the hood, the AirPod, the bad posture.
Okay, he's ready for you now.
So with all that being said, we're now going to transition over to what to do or how to act when you get to your job. You want to make sure you're respectful to the receptionist. You want to make sure that you leave a good, respectful impression on everybody you encounter.
I'm here for the interview.
Okay, he'll be right with you. You can have a seat.
All right, thank you.
Respectful tone, respectful posture, being very, very polite.
Okay, he's ready for you.
All right, great. Thank you.
All parts of success. Now we're going to switch over to the interview, some interviewing do's and don'ts. If the question is tell us about yourself, here's not how to handle that.
Yeah, I have like a KD of 147 on Verdansk. When I was in high school, I worked at McDonald's and I rarely showed up. I got fired from that job. Yeah, I sleep in every day till about 11. Yeah, I just have fun,
And here's another what not to do in the interview if the question is, what is your weakness?
My biggest weakness? None. No, I'm a slow learner. You got to repeat things multiple times to me. I don't show up on time. I got a lot of eye problems. I just can't see coming in.
So notice I was giving irrelevant information. I was giving information that actually showed my weaknesses, but what you need to do is you need to have better posture, be polite, and here's how to answer those questions. I went to a local high school, so I'm familiar with the area. I know the history of, where we're at. My college experience, I went to Capital University. I was shown a number of different things there that'll benefit me working here. And I think with my background, keeps me well suited for this position at this school. I think my biggest weakness is, I don't know everything. But what I try to do with that weakness is if I don't know an answer, I'm going to find it for you. And then that way everybody can learn. Not only my students, but even myself, and we can make it a fun and conducive learning environment.
And notice the differences. I used the information about myself, I used the information as a weakness to try to show my strengths and why I would be the best position for the job. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Check back next week for more tips for everyday living. Thanks and good luck in your next interview.